Good morning, everybody on the interwebs. Ronaldo offering gear first for schools only. You know the drill. I mean, you're watching on my channel. After all, I'm here with my boy Adrian. We are on the way to Leesburg High School's 2018 homecoming. We're tired. Last night we did their glow-in-the-dark pep rally. 2, 1, let's go! And we also set up for Lake Wales homecoming because there was quite a bit going on, so we wanted to make sure. A lot of times we set up an event prior because I don't want to deal with the stress or the drama. Also, I don't want my wife having to set up. I wanted to just kind of like do her thing, what she's good at, and I'm there taking care of some of the programming stuff or the electricity and all that. But in reality, that team could have done it on their own. But setting up the day prior allows her to get some much needed sleep in. For those of you guys who don't know, we've been working over at storage. Adrian will tell you, they've been at the warehouse almost 18 hours a day from start to finish by the time everything is done. It's been an absolute full week. It is insane. So I mean, they're there, you know, Monica, Adrian, and Kelly will get it at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and they don't leave till 9, and Monica's still there at the same time I am till after midnight. So that kind of gives you an idea of what's been going on. It's been a very, very hectic season, but we're at the home stretch. We are now officially halfway through the 4 schools only while for the night tour. So Leesburg High School is a very welcome change for me because it is not these huge 8 to 10 hour setups. This is going to be a much more easier setup. It's going to be about 16 feet of truss. We got a 12-foot video screen. We got some visuals going on. We're going to be running RKS Media Master, and then we've got some pipe and drape on either side. They wanted a star effect. Now for that I brought the Bliss 15 because the Bliss 50 is going out for a wedding, but in reality what I want to do is we're going to be hooking up my Mercury laser. I have the Mobile Beat Mercury from X-Laser. We're going to hook that up through Pangolin's disco scan lens. And what a disco scan lens does is pretty much gives you 180 degrees out, 360 all the way around. So if you had, like, for example, over a dance area, it would literally hit the whole dance floor. Of course, we don't want to do that because of laser scanning or safety crowd scanning issues, but it's really great to just hit the entire ceiling of building with one laser. And the Mobile Beat Mercury being powered with Pangolin's Beyond and the disco scan, that is an absolute winning combination. So yeah, check it out here. Gear it first, 4 schools only. So we're getting everything unloaded in the white trailer. It's pretty well packed. Just look at it, Chad. Would you just look at it?
Just look at it.
So we are here, Leesburg High School, getting it all set up. The Snapchat filter should be activating shortly. So what we did is, we have these special mounts, you can see them there, that allows the screens to mount directly onto the pipe and drape. Chad is getting that set up right now. Amy's taking it all apart. Damn it, Amy. So we're almost getting there. Chad with the wire cleanup. Chad, this looks great on this side, man. That's awesome. Now we just gotta make sure you give me enough slack for the Lecos too, man.
What?
For the Encores, the GoBo projectors.
Yeah.
Now we're in the middle of aiming our lasers. You can see the Bliss right now, as well as the Mercury laser. That where it says TOP, we're still setting it up right now. But there is the Bliss light just covering, that's one light covering the entire gym. Beautiful. All right, Chad, you ready to see the whole setup? So we got the Bliss here. Now let's do this guy right here. And look at that, there's stars all over thanks to that disco scan, but we've got a problem. If you look down here, we've got a reflection. The reflection is off the hoop. Now, 9 out of 10, the divergence has pretty much already been destroyed enough that it really wouldn't hurt somebody's eyes, but we're not gonna take a risk, ever. Now, this is where Beyond shines over Quick Show. We're gonna use what's called the beam attenuation map. So we're gonna shut this off for just a second. We're gonna go to our projector settings. I'll be doing videos on this on Gear It first, but this is the beam attenuation map. I'm gonna enable it, and I'm gonna turn on my cursor. Now look what happens. Chad, let's take a look here. You can see that where the cursor is, it shows it, right? So I can now paint the no-no zones of a gym. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm just gonna click it. We're gonna tell it to basically put it at 0% versus 100, so you can choose how bright or how powerful you want that beam to be. So there's that basketball hoop right there. Show that basketball hoop, Chad. So we're just gonna go here. I'm just gonna go to the edges. I'm gonna paint that down. Okay. And now I'm just gonna go here and fill in between. Can you believe how easy Pangolin made this? Like, this is dope. This is great if you have cameras, any reflective surfaces, mirror balls. And now I'm gonna click OK, and now watch what happens. Look at that. It completely skips that part, and we're good.
Oh, there's still a tiny little piece.
Yeah, there's a little tiny one right there. I can see that. I think it's bouncing off another one. So now we're just gonna go back to our attenuation map, and we're just gonna keep doing that back and forth, and we're good. We've got the ScreenWorks screen mapped with Media Master. And then you can see the projector right there. That's the BenQ, the short throw, the 632 series. Thanks, Amy, for getting in the way. And it's being held together. It's actually on the stand with the Living Motions monogram projector, the X2 mount, beautiful mount. So, yeah, we're almost done here. Okay, so now we've got Media Master going into ClingNet through the Easy Cling. Now that's going into DMX-in on CompuShow, and it's into this little switch called ClingNet. And what it does is it basically maps the RGB pixels into the top floods. So whenever I select that, you can actually see that whatever's on the video, the lights are going to do as well. So let me bring down the movers for just a second. So I'm gonna go over here. Let me just choose a different show. And then if I bring this up, that matches it. If I bring that down back to blue, that matches as well. All automatic. And again, we are using Media Master into ClingNet directly into CompuShow. Hey, Arnaldo Wofferman, aka DJ Crazy Ace, president of 4 Schools Only. We are here now, I think on our 4th or 5th, I lost track honestly, week of the 4 Schools Only Wild for the Night homecoming tour. It has been absolutely incredible. It's either 10 homecomings this weekend or 8 or 12. Either way, doesn't matter who you are or where you're at, we can definitely take care of you guys. Now we are all the way up in Leesburg High School, in Leesburg, Florida, of course. They're doing an Enchanted Forest theme, and they wanted to obviously bring in more students, so we helped them out with some ticket sales by doing advertisements such as the lunch jam. We did the glow-in-the-dark pep rally, and we were also able to create something for them that not only was within their budget, but was also way better than anything they've had in the past. So let's take a look. First of all, on the side entrance, or the main part here of the dance floor, you can see that everything is really well lit. We want to make sure that administration can see what's going on the dance floor, but we also want to make sure the students are not having to worry about the gym lights being on. You'll notice no safeties, no other lights are on because it is bright enough in here. On the side, we put a couple of gobos. These are projections, and we just did some basic leaf projections to match the Enchanted Forest theme. Now, the centerpiece of it all really isn't what I'm about to show you, but it's right above it. We've got 2 different laser systems going on. The first laser is our Bliss laser, and it just creates a beautiful star field across the entire ceiling. Now, these shooting stars will change throughout the night, and they cover the entire gym, and we're using a special system called the Disco Scan. Long story short, from making it as non-geeky as possible, it allows me to take one laser and scan the entire gym with it. Super easy. Now, let's take a look over here. We've done pipe and drape, not from wall to wall, but just to frame the entire dance floor area, and we framed it with green for their theme colors, of course. On the center, we've got the video screen, and we're just gonna have some visuals playing to go along with the theme and also with the music. Now, what's really unique is you can see the floodlights behind me right now that are solid white, and you can see a little bit of them changing color. They are programmed to change color along with the video. So depending on what the music's doing, the video speed's gonna go with it, the color's gonna match the mood, and the lights, everything all synchronized together. Then of course we've got our moving lights, we got our centerpiece light just to create the really cool club vibe. But the students wanted more. So we also brought in our glow-in-the-dark bubble system. Basically, we've got this fan. This fan is incredible. It literally sounds like a jet engine, and it's gonna push the fans to the bubbles to the other side of the gym. And then we have the bubbles that glow in the dark. They are slip resistant to a degree. Now I can say this, that in the last 15 years, knock on imaginary wood, we've never had anybody slip over bubbles, and that's because we're very cautious of how we do this. And then of course, we've got an amazing sound system. We've got our lighting control, video, just a lot of cool stuff going on. Over here on this corner, on the left-hand side, we also have our photo booth. And Adrian's gonna get those props set up in just a minute so you guys can see a little bit of what's going on over there. But in the photo booth, we've got our micro booth. We believe in just creating a small area with big enough room that the students can come in and out. The students also created a little small selfie station here. We've got the custom colored backdrop based on the theme. Our printers also print insanely fast. So that's pretty much it on that end. It's gonna be an absolutely incredible evening. Now we've got 8 other schools going on. You can see more of that at fourschoolsonly.com or give us a call at 863-703-0357. Again, 863-703-0357, or check us out on the web, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, 4 Schools Only. Thank you.
She's home. She gon' she don't even make it. She gon' make it.
Bikini just a race with China. What the race to China? Just a race in China. Little bad Trini bitch, but she mixed with China.
Working my favor, nobody's saying.
Put it in work. Put it in work. Put it in work. We got just a couple songs left. Let's go.
Hey, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more like it, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Gear It First, honest reviews, incredible gig logs, lots of tips and tricks, and more tutorials than any other YouTube channel. I guarantee it or your money back.